day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all music lovers from across the globe. My name is Apistonova. Welcome to another episode of the Chacha Spotlight series. You know how I do it on the Spotlight series. This is a series where I interview, fast rising artists, and we talk about their music and their struggle. And today, I have a wonderful artist in the house. And I know you talk too much. I'm going to allow my artist to introduce himself. So over to my artist.
Hello, listener. My name is Awonuga Abolarinwa with the stage name Wunderkind.
All right, nice having you here, Wunderkind.
Thank you.
Can you tell us how you got your stage name, Wunderkind?
Wunderkind, like the meaning of Wunderkind actually is like a young famous artist or entrepreneur.
Okay.
So I got that Wunderkind name like I'm a lover of Wizkid.
Okay.
Wizkid meaning is actually the same thing as Wunderkind.
Okay.
So for the fact that I love Wizkid, like I was going through my dictionary that day, then I saw the name Wunderkind. I was like, wow, I love this name. Then instead of like creating a name that will be more familiar in the society, then let me just create a unique one for myself. That's how I came across the word Wunderkind.
Let's just get to know who Wunderkind is.
Once again, I'm Awonuga Abolarinwa.
Okay.
From Ijebu land. So I was born and raised in Lagos, Bariga, to be precise. Yes, high school in OU.
Okay.
But I say my love for music started when I was in my secondary school days.
Okay.
I schooled at Bariga Senior Grammar School.
That was nice.
So then that day, like it was during the rain, like when Wizkid came into Starlight. I was like, Wizkid was my number one art. Then I love his music, his style. So everything motivated me, like I could do more of this or I could do than this.
Okay, so you said you fell in love with music when you started hearing Wizkid.
Yeah.
So that should be around, let's say, 2008, 2009. So but for you, when did you take it onto yourself, like, okay, now this music now I want use job?
Okay, that was 2013.
Okay.
When I first recorded my song, that was
Okay.
that year. And then BMF, Blowing Money Fast. So then I was chanced to perform at my school's VS Valentine service.
Okay.
Then so that was my first performance, like being an artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what that experience, recording your first song, how it felt?
It was not an easy task, to be sincere. Like,
okay.
Being my first time writing a song, it took me like 1 week to write a whole verse.
Okay.
Then I could remember like the first time I went to the studio. I went to the studio with the motive of recording a how would I call it? A cover to Wizkid songs. Then that was, I think, Oju Elegba.
Okay.
Then I was like, I wrote it. I got to the studio. Then my studio manager was like, bro, you cannot do something like this. Like, you just have to like sit down, create something of your own, then come back and write it. Then I went back home, like I wrote, then came back. After I even come back to the studio, I was unable to just sing it on my own. I had to
were
feature.
Were you scared? Were you nervous? Or
yes, exactly. Like I was nervous. Being the first time, standing next to the mic, like I want to sing. I don't have the courage. So that day I was like, I couldn't even sing the chorus alone. So I had to just feature another artist, like I met in the studio, to just back up that chorus for me.
Just to be able to do what you want to do.
Yes, thank God we did it and it went well. That was my first time recording a song.
And that was in 2013?
Yeah, 2013.
Alright. So can you describe your style of music? What kind of music will you say you do?
I do Afro. Anything Afro.
Anything Afro.
So
be it Afro pop, Afro jazz, Afro Fuji.
Anything Afro.
anything.
I'll find my way to just do it.
You just find your way to do it.
I'll find my way to do it.
Alright, that's nice. So we know that in Nigeria, when you tell your parents that you want to be a musician, it's still kind of difficult for them to give you your full support.
Yes,
tell me, how supportive have your parents been about you doing music?
The first time, like, okay, when I discovered this love for music, I could not even open my mouth to tell my dad, like, I want to do music.
Okay.
Fine, I recorded that song. Then I was not like, how will I even tell my dad? How will I even tell him that I'm still in school? I was in a student. I was like, how will I tell my dad that I want to record the music? I want to become an artist. That's the way Nigerian parents think
yes,
now. Like
yes.
when if you are a musician, then you are just this bad boy.
Yes,
like
you're
you smoke,
irresponsible
you will
and
do
all
this.
that, yeah.
But I was like, I don't even know what to say. So I just kept that song to myself, do everything. So there was the day I was like, my brother just told me, like, I never even told him like I recorded the song. He just told me like, guy, why no go sing? Like, go and sing. Go and be singing. I used to listen to music every day. I was like, oh wow, like, are you reading my mind or something? Then I just sent it to him on WhatsApp. I was like, I listened to the song you sent to me on WhatsApp. We say, is it Whiskey that sang it? I was like, no, Whiskey. That I sang it. I was like, are you singing? I said, I've been singing, but I don't know how to put it on the table to everybody because I have a very large family.
Okay.
I don't know how to put it on the table. It was like, okay, don't worry, I'll tell Popsy about it. Then he told my Popsy, like my heart was beating like I don't know, like I don't know what I was actually going to get from him.
Okay.
So then he played the music, was like, okay, that let me say it to you, by the way, he said it.
Yeah.
That was like, I was shocked that like, God, finally just gave me the approval. Like then my dad was so close to Olamide's dad.
Okay.
The famous Olamide.
The same Olamide,
because Olamide lived next house
in Bariga.
Yes, to a house before he blew then.
Yeah.
So he spoke to Olamide's Baba then 2 days ago, like, I have a son that is singing, like, how can you help me put him into stardom, connect him, do stuff like that. The guy was like, okay, tell him to go and burn his song into disc, then I will do that. Okay. I did that, I gave it to him. He said he gave it to Olamide though, that was what he said, but he came back with the feedback like, Olamide said the song is not well, like professional enough. Yeah. That I should go and do more of it. I started doing. But see now, we are getting God's grace. Don't let me say I've not gotten the grace.
Okay, so it's safe to say that after your dad, heard that you were going to do music, you also tried supporting you by seeing how you can put you out there.
Exactly.
All right, so you can say that your dad is like one of your number one supporters.
My number one supporter.
All right, that's nice. Now you mentioned the connection with Olamide, and this is where my next question is going to come from, because we know that upcoming artists, I don't like using the word upcoming, I like using fast rising artists, they face a lot of challenges. Yeah. And being a street boy from Bariga, what would you say has been your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge, I would say, is like money.
Okay.
Money.
As to finance the music.
Exactly. Money.
So let's sorry for cutting short, but let me just on a rough estimate, just give me, don't say the exact amount, just give me between this and this. Say you want to produce a song, like how much will it cost you to produce a full professional song? Within what amount and what amount?
It will be between 100 and 150.
100 and 150. And we've not talked about shooting video and
not at all.
It is well. It is well. All right, so you rightly mentioned Whiskey as the person that inspired you and into going into music. But aside from Whiskey, is there any other Nigerian artist that you like or you're looking up to as a mentor or an inspiration?
That's my wood father.
That's your good father. And who is that?
Olamide.
All right, so let's assume that Olamide is listening to this podcast right about now.
Okay.
What is that one thing you would like to say to Olamide?
Bami, Olamide, Bami. Now your boy from Bariga, from Adeniji. Check me up on Instagram at Wunderkind RTM. I'm available. I'm unsigned. Please support me and bring me into stardom. I promise not to let you down.
Alright, so are you working on any new project right now, or is there a new song you just put out that you're trying to promote?
Yes. I recorded a new song, Double, and I'm still working on more.
Okay.
Like I recorded a new song, Double. I'm still on the promotion. Like I need a very big and maximum promotion to it. So I'm still working on more promotion on it rather.
All right, talking about promotion, well, this is one platform that gets to promote fast rising artists. So let me, give you the assurance that we on the Chacha Spotlight series, we are going to do the best that we can to help you promote your new song that you have called Double Double. But can you just tell us about the song? What is the song about? Is it dancehall? Is it love song? Is it street song? Let me just ask you this: what inspires you to write your song?
Most times, what actually inspires me to write my songs is what has happened to me.
Okay.
And what is happening within my vicinity.
Okay.
Or what I just sit down illusion. I just try to just figure it out what could happen, what will happen. Talking of Double Double, what Double Double is actually a motivational, inspiring song.
Okay.
Talking about my struggle.
Okay.
I've been in this struggle for long. God, when are you going to bring me out of this struggle and place me on the spot that I'm standing right, standing firm on my 10 toes,
yeah,
not depending on anybody again. That's why I said double double, double double. When the blessing is going to come, let it come in double, in twos. So I'll just know yes, I've achieved from this struggle of mine.
Let me ask, because I like asking, my guests all these questions.
Sure.
There are times you have this situation whereby you are not inspired. You won't write, but song not come your head. You can't decide to take one or two, based on logistics, just to bear
honestly.
So is that like a thing for you? Whenever you want to write music, you just have to take one or two, or you just even if it's just on a juice and gin level.
To be sincere, to be candid, I don't smoke, I don't drink.
Okay.
So whenever I want to write a song and I'm not inspired, I would rather just leave it aside and go on and do what I want to do. I believe inspiration is just a thing can just come at any fucking time.
Okay.
So I can just go on maybe I'm just playing with my friend. I was my friend might just say something. I was and just ring it to my head. Then the inspiration begins to come.
Okay.
I just go back to my phone write, and if it goes again, go to learning. I'll get back to it again.
Okay. You've mentioned Wizkid, obviously. You've mentioned Olamide, obviously. Is there any other Nigerian artist, or let me even say international artist, that you are wishing you could collaborate with in the near future?
Should we start with Nigerian?
Yes, let's start with Nigerian.
Let's say Kiss Daniel,
okay.
Mayokun, and one and only Obiu.
What about if we're going to go on the international scene?
I'll go on international. Akon.
That's pretty nice. So let's leave the old music outside. You said you went to, or you're in Olabisi Onabanjo University, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So what do you study in school?
I'm a business administration student, 300 level.
Okay. How do you manage being an artist in school and also being a student at the same time? Because I know it can be hectic. So how do you manage two together?
Actually, getting admission into Olabisi Onabanjo, more of me I want to just get out of focus. I'll just do music.
Okay.
On my own, just have that freedom. Because in school there's always shows. But at home, if I tell my mom I want to go to shows from 10 o'clock p.m. till 2 a.m. she'll be kiniko. But in school there's nobody to give me that disturbance. I can just go out, go to shows, come back anytime I like, be secured on myself too.
Okay.
So then I believe Olabisi Onabanjo and my music is just a two thing. They are not meeting, it's a parallel line.
Okay.
I'm just going one way. When it's time for school, I'll go. When it's time for music, I'll do music.
That's nice. So now I'm a talk guy, Leo. Do you watch football, or do you play sports, or is there any other thing that you like aside from music now?
I watch football and I play video games.
Okay, what football club do you support?
Manchester United.
Red Devils. That's nice. So let's just on a quick one, how would you rate the first season of our coach?
The first season was quite impressive, but later on the man started feeling total mess up
in some
until
matches.
the end of this this
COVID-19,
season, like he grew up. Nobody expected him to come back to that third position.
But
thank
nobody,
God, thank God we finally landed at third position. Not playing a playoff for Champions
League. All right, so what's your best food?
Best food, a vegetable.
Vegetable with inyo. Right, so before we let you go, let me just allow you to do one or two freestyles for the people so they can feel that passion within you.
Okay. I don't throw my dice, make you roll. I don't stay high on my hustle, make a blow. I say you go better, today you go better, tomorrow go shine, my brother, you go better. Ṣebí torí owó mo ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ọ̀sùn everyday kí n lè kó ẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀nà kan wọjà ló mú mi wá gbéṣẹ́ jáṣẹ́ fáṣẹ́ sáṣẹ́ wáṣẹ́ kiri. My brother, I've been hustle everyday so you don't bother about me, make you don't try. Cause I'm steady, I'm a grinder, I'm working for my pay, 365 walking on the road, I settle for today, now tomorrow me no moon chai dear, but my house today go every day for the house one day. Tori baba ń bẹ nílé, torí mama ń bẹ nílé, oh them they waiting for me. Kí lọ kórè wálé, torí bàbá ń bẹ nílé, no, mama ń bẹ nílé, oh yeah.
All right.
My papa no dey house again. My papa don't die. So
it is well. May his soul continue to continue to rest in peace. All right. So like I rightly said, thank you very much for being here.
It's my pleasure.
And before you go, just let the people know your social media handle, every platform that you have where they can reach you, Audio Mark, everywhere. Just sell yourself to the world right now.
You can check me out on Instagram at Wunderkind RTM. And on Twitter, Wunderkind RTM also. Then Audio Mark, you can check me on Audio Mark at audiomark.com/WunderkindReading.
Wunderkind Reading.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what the RTM actually means.
Yeah.
All right. Wunderkind, it's nice having you on today's episode of the Chacha Spotlight series. We hope that this episode will actually propel you to the world. And like I rightly said, whenever you have a new song, do not forget to always send it to us. We'll always do our best that we can, to promote you and to promote your song. Yeah. Thank you very much for having us. And yes, before I allow you to go, no. If I don't do this, I won't forgive myself. You are here with supportive, yes, let me use the word, two supportive friends that are here with you.
Yeah.
So let me just, allow them to say one or two things about you and why they actually believe in you. So who's gonna start first? Okay, let's start from you.
What up, my people? You will understand. I'm an artist too, but I'm here to support my guy. We started this journey together for real when we were in school.
Okay.
I love whiskey too, so he loves whiskey. So when we were in SS2, I was like, I noticed he liked whiskey. Like he normally sings that Superstar album. So I was like, guy, I've met somebody that does what I do too. So I was like, okay, let me get close to this guy. So when we were in school, then in class, we used to sing whiskey songs, only the two of us, and people started liking the stuff. And one of our friends just came up with the idea that, okay, since you guys knew a lot about whiskey, that okay, you guys can start music. I have a brother that does music, he's a DJ, but he has an idea of being a producer and stuff like that. So we got close to the bros, and he started making beats for us, started recording us. Then that was the way we started the music stuff then in school. But now, I thank God for the grace that we are, we ourselves, we've promoted ourselves. Like we've gone a long way. We've understood things that we don't understand then. Now we've gone a long way. I just hope for grace. Like I pray to God every day to just bless us.
It's all by the grace. All right. So, what about you, sir?
Yeah, Matthew Oluwasegun by name.
Okay.
Actually, these are my childhood friends.
Okay.
We went to the same secondary school.
That was nice.
Which I really loved their performance, what they do.
Okay.
I myself, I'm an artist.
Oh.
Also, I'm movie actor, not into music.
Okay.
I produce films and editing.
Okay.
So although planning in shooting, though we wrote together Wunderkind and other colleagues.
Okay.
Which any music they throw up, I always ginger them in shooting videos at least, do it this way, do it that way. At least, even though they sing the song now, I'll sit down, listen to it, and then with a concept that okay, this is what this music can go, and this is how we can do with it with the video. So from that, the one you sang like the which we shot about 3 different of videos, yeah, 3 different ones, 3 types. So now we just pray that one day our glow will shine and we will go out and their own and nobody knows tomorrow. So
just need to keep putting in the work, and God will crown our efforts. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, my name is still Artiste. It hasn't changed and it will never change. Till I come your way with another episode of the Chacha Spotlight series, I say thank you and one love.
Pray for grace. Oh yeah, pray for blessing. Say my sister, pray for blessing. Mama, pray for